Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new New York Lottery $2 Holiday 7 ticket. So this is part of the November 2023 series of tickets coming out in New York, and obviously this is their Christmas theme. So this is not a number match game. This is a symbol hunt game, and you are looking for a few different symbols. The main symbol that is consistent across all tickets is the 7 symbol. That's the one that will give you an instant win. And then there is a 5X symbol that depends on which version of the ticket you get. For this top ticket with the Christmas lights, you are looking for a snowflake. That's your 5X symbol. For the candy cane ticket, you are looking for like a candy cane mint kind of symbol, I think, and that is your $5 symbol on that ticket. And then on the gingerbread ticket, you are looking for a gingerbread man, and that will be the 5 times symbol on that ticket. On all the tickets as well, you were looking for a Christmas tree. That will give you an instant $20. There is also a second chance portion of this game. Second chance games or tickets always raise a red flag with me because I think it's kind of a gimmicky way for a state to not pay out as much as they normally would on a normal ticket and use the excuse, well, this is a second chance game, but the second chance games never add value to the tickets, at least not, it's very, very insignificant value. So yeah, it always raises red flags. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the New York Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.89, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $500. Now, nothing looks too crazy on the prize structure. The one thing that I do note is that there really isn't a jackpot amount here. You're just playing for the $500. And so I think these kinds of tickets with no jackpots are also interesting because there is no tax taken out on this game. The top prize is just not high enough. And so to me, it seems like this always gives a state the opportunity to say to its customers, hey, we don't have to take tax money out on this ticket. So in good faith, we will make the ticket more valuable. And so some states do, some states don't. We will see how New York handles this on the next screen. So when we run the numbers on this game, what we find out is that the payout comes in between 62 and 63%. Now, this does not reach the minimum. This is way far off from the minimum 70% that we look for on all scratch tickets. There is no reason ever for a state to print a ticket with less than 70% payout because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So New York is doing a huge disservice to its citizens with a ticket like this with a payout so low. So I would never recommend this game ever with this payout being where it is. So, take that for what it's worth. The other thing we do need to mention about this payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see a 62% payout on this game. So what we really want to know is what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top tier prizes. And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this ticket, you should expect to see back about, between $2 and $50. Now at the $50 prize level, the split is about 58-42. So a little more than half of these $50 prizes do fall down here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. The other 42%, though, are going to be included in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 489 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in almost $1,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And even if you were to hit the $500 prize, you're still out a lot of money. So this is definitely not a ticket that you would want to play a lot of, if any at all. My recommendation is skip it because the overall payout is just way, way too low. So what we're going to do is we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes We're going to subtract that from the payout number you saw before. That's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. When we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% is between 55 and 56%. This again is way far from the minimum 60% payout that we look for bottom 99% payout. Once you get down here into this 50% range, it's just really, really tough for the average folks. It's like just a jolt to the wallet to lose so much money so fast when you're playing these scratch tickets. So I tend to stay away from tickets with low bottom 99% payouts like this. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in New York $2 tickets. You can see from the previous $2 ticket, we took quite a nosedive as far as overall value goes. So that cash word ticket was way better than this Holiday 7 ticket. New York Lottery is going to try to justify this and say, well, there's a second chance drawing, but the second chance drawing might raise this overall payout to like 62.50, but it's like so minuscule of amount of money, it's not worth my time to try to calculate it in. So yeah, anytime I see a decrease like this, I always advise don't play the ticket. Communicate to your state lottery that you don't deserve to see decreases in scratch ticket value and you don't like to see it and you're not going to buy the tickets when you see it. That's the only way we're going to see values go up. So up here at the top, if you are playing $2 tickets in New York, which I don't advise because the values are trash, they're so bad. But if you are, in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the cash word ticket that came out last month would be the one you would want to play. If you're playing for odds, the triple winning sevens would be the ticket with the best odds. If you're looking for the friendliest ticket for the average person, the one you're probably going to lose the least amount of money playing, the cash word ticket is where you'd want to go. And then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the It Takes Two ticket would be your ticket, but that's a really, really tough ticket for the average person. And we are also keeping track of top prizes over here on the right if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, we're ranking New York $2 tickets based on overall payout. The Holiday 7 ticket right here in the middle of the list, so not the best, not the worst. Definitely just kind of a middle of the road ticket as far as New York standards go. Here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout or friendliness to the average player. Holiday 7 comes in second place here, but again, all 5 of these tickets are really rough for the average person. Now here on this page is where we get to compare across states. So these are the top 35 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. In 35th place is Holiday 7. It's it's very close to this Hall of Shame position that's currently being held by the Find the Sevens ticket. So this is nearly the worst ticket, the worst $2 ticket that we've seen on the channel. So New York tickets are just really bad, not competitive at all with what other states are doing. But what we really want to do is look at the top of the list. And up here we see Massachusetts, and we see them regularly putting out $2 tickets at 72% payout. So we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can do this, if they can regularly put out $2 tickets at 72% payout, then why is New York State putting out $2 tickets at 62% payout? That's a 10 percentage point difference. And that's a lot of money when you consider how much money it takes to make one of these games. So one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets as a part of it. If you multiply that by the $2 price tag, that's $20 million just for one game. And 10% of $20 million is $2 million that the Massachusetts Lottery feels like it can put into the hands of its customers, that the New York Lottery is just sticking in its pockets and doing who knows what with. And so, I think it's worth asking the question, why would New York do that? And going down that road leads to no positive answers. I would love to hear a lottery representative answer it. I probably wouldn't believe a word that they said, but it would, be nice to hear why the New York Lottery feels like they have to do that. Now here on this page, we are comparing across states based on that bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. 5591 is going to be a little bit higher on this list, 25th place overall. So, not as rough as some of the other tickets, but definitely still a really tough ticket for the average player. Now here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. There are no $2 tickets on this list, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average person. There is at least, well, it looks like there's three $2 tickets here on this list, so it is possible. We just need New York to step up and do a better job with their $2 tickets. So that's about it for this new New York Lottery $2 Holiday 7 ticket. 2 thumbs down. I definitely don't recommend it. The overall value is just way, way too low. So, yeah, I would just hold off on playing these. If you're interested in $2 tickets, my advice is take a drive, go to Massachusetts, pick you up some better quality, higher payout tickets, and just skip all these New York tickets altogether. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.